A Clutch of Pearls, Monday, July the 6th, 2020. Dear Chris, as Hong Kong was being handed over in early July 1997, my old colleague and I began a series of short visits throughout the Pearl River Delta, from Macau to Shenzhen to Canton, all rather sleepy spots relative to the towering buzz of Hong Kong. In Macau, there was an unexpected statue of Jorge Alvarez, the Portuguese explorer, who arrived here in 1513. He was soon followed a few years later by his colleague Rafael Perestrello, who happened to be the cousin of Christopher Columbus. So strange to think of single-family produced explorers that sailed west to America and all the way east to China. At the end of our visit, we concluded that the area had potential, but given the lack of transport, communication and legal integration, it would be a very lengthy commitment, and we reported back accordingly. It was too long-term for our bosses as well. Today, this long integration is on the verge of being complete, and it will make the Pearl River Delta, now renamed as the Greater Bay Area, GBA, a rival to the great urban areas such as New York, San Francisco and Tokyo. To give a sense of the GBA, its population is 71 million and comprises 10 key cities. The big three are Hong Kong with a GDP of 340 billion, Shenzhen 330 billion, and Guangzhou 320 billion. The GDP of the whole GBA is $1.5 trillion. In comparison, New York has a GDP of 1.6 trillion, San Francisco 800 billion, and Tokyo $1.9 trillion. The GBA is already one of the most valuable urban clusters on the globe, and it will certainly overtake its cousins. Over the last decade, key road, rail and bridge projects have been completed. Projects include the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, the Shenzhen-Zhongshan Bridge, and the high-speed rail link from Hong Kong to Guangzhou, the XRL. With completion of the transport and communication infrastructure now in sight, the final step is to bring the two special administration regions of Hong Kong and Macau into a seamless zone, where each city will have its specialisation. Finance for Hong Kong, high-tech manufacturing for Shenzhen, which is where Huawei is based, along with its outlandish European-style campus called Oxorn, Macau for entertainment, and Guangzhou for shipping. The other smaller cities will grow and find their own particular flavour. The current step-by-step reduction of Hong Kong autonomy needs to be seen through the lens of the GBA, given that Hong Kong becomes a smaller component of the regional economy and a very small one of the national economy. Hong Kong, as we wrote a year ago, is following a similar trajectory to Trieste centuries ago. Once the key city of commerce for the Austro-Hungarian Empire, it then became just another Italian city. The global commotion about Hong Kong misses how the current rulers see the status of Hong Kong in the larger GBA scheme, which for the Chinese Communist Party is going to be the engine of their growth. They are forecasting doubling over the next decade. I think a return visit is on the cards. See you later in the week. Mustafa.